This is another very short video just in order to show you and give you a better angle and a better idea of the construction of my J-Bates inspired Moxon type vise. But actually, using the term Moxon is not a very fortunate one because Moxon vises sit on top of the bench. But you know what I mean. This is a pipe clamp supported vise for the MFT that I created. I will do an extensive video about the construction and about the use. This is just a very quick introduction and an overview about how it looks like from the underside. So, as you can see, with some careful measurement and then fine-tuning with a rubber plane, I did some oak strips here. And this is just an off-cut piece of MDF, very thick, 3 mm, so 1.5 inches really, MDF. Just again a piece of scrap. So trial and error with the holes for the pipe clamps, and I had to drill through the pipe clamp, but this is very soft iron, so it's very pleasurable to do, so it's not a problem. And then 2 extra holes for the threaded rod that I put, and I have a threaded insert here in order to be able to kind of clamp this whole assembly on the table so that I don't have to hold it with both hands when I operate the vise. And again, from a kitchen top installation, again these were offcuts as well that I used in order to have a kind of very strong and sturdy vise. Of course, there are drawbacks to using something that strong and that heavy, but I will discuss those in the follow-up video. So there you go. I hope that you find the kind of quick tour handy, so that you can see how I designed it and how I made it work. It works very well. The vise is extremely strong, but I would I don't know whether I would make it again if I had if I bought a second MFT table, because it makes the whole thing very heavy and very difficult to manage and maneuver. And unfortunately, because of the large distance where the axis is here, this axis here, it tends to rack a little bit for with particular use. So when you have something that is quite wide to be clamped inside, you have problems with racking initially, because if you tighten the whole thing, then it becomes extremely strong. But this is not the ideal design. I'm extremely happy with it as my first ever kind of designed vise, inspired by someone else's design, but there are flaws to the design that I would like to address at some point. Well, I hope that you find that helpful, and thanks very much for watching this video.